guys, we're going to do some baking today and do some banana bread. So super easy. First of all, thanks for buying the banana bread mix and supporting Mama Rachas. We really appreciate it. This is a super easy recipe. Easy. So the first thing we're going to start out with, what you need is you need 2 very ripe bananas. You need 2 eggs. You need a 1/2 cup of oil. Now I use canola oil or you can use olive oil, whatever your choice is, and then a 1/4 cup water. You're going to preheat your oven 350. Okay, so that's the first thing you should do is go ahead and do that. We're going to get started here with our ingredients and get things mixed up. So you need 2 really ripe bananas. You definitely want to make sure they're pretty ripe. It just adds more moisture and a better texture to the banana bread. So we've got 2 here. And what you're going to do is you're going to put those in your mixer first. I like to use a stand mixer. It's just a lot easier than a handheld mixer, but you can do it either way. Going to want to mash those up really good. So we're going to turn this on and get these really well mashed up. Okay, so we've got our bananas basically almost liquefied because you want to get the chunks out of it. Some people like to have a little bit of chunk in their banana bread, some don't. I personally don't like to have the chunks, so I basically do it till we liquefy. Okay, so do as much as you can on the 2 bananas. Then all you're going to do is you're going to add your other ingredients. So add your 2 eggs. We're going to get this stuff well incorporated before we add in our dry mix, our 1/4 cup water, and our 1/2 cup of oil. Okay. Now also I know with some people, I just did a plain banana bread. Some people like to add chocolate chips, other items, nuts. Since we're a nut-free facility, we don't use nuts in anything. So if you want to add your nuts, you want to add your chocolate chips, you're going to want to do that in a little bit, not right now. So we're going to mix this up here. So I always go through every stage of mixing all the ingredients in order very well. Instead of just dumping everything in to make sure everything gets incorporated evenly and throughout the batter so that you have the best success as far as your bread. So we've got everything. So we've got our bananas in here, and then we have all of our liquid. We have our egg, our oil, and our water. So now we're going to add our mix. And we're just going to add the entire package in here. And again, we're going to mix this for about 2 minutes because again, you want to make sure everything is super well incorporated, because if you don't do it long enough, you're going to not have great results. Okay, so we want to make sure we do that. So I always stop kind of halfway in between after I've been mixing for a little bit and scrape down the sides, because there's always stuff on the sides or kind of gets in the bottom. Make sure you got everything really well mixed up here. All right, now that we've got everything really well incorporated, so we've at least mixed it on high for about 2 minutes, okay? And then all these batters, you're gonna find out, they really are like really thick, more like cake batters than what you're used to with bread batters. The banana bread is pretty similar to a non-gluten-free banana bread batter, so it's not gonna look much different. So I'm pouring this into an already pre-greased pan. So I like to use allergen-free pan release on my stuff. You can use shortening and add flour. Just want to make sure you got a release on your pan so you don't end up having bread stuck to the pan. You're just going to make sure it's even there. Okay. And all you're going to do now is we've already preheated our oven to 350. You're going to bake it for 50 to 60 minutes. It really depends on your oven. Okay, so I would set it for 50 minutes. And make sure you have toothpicks handy, and you're just going to test it until it comes out clean. Some ovens cook a lot faster than others, so I kind of give that range. And also, you know, if you use a smaller pan than I recommend, or a larger pan, it can vary, or you split this up and do little mini loaves. So it's gonna vary based upon that. But I recommend a 9x5 to put the whole batter in. Okay. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put the pan in the oven, bake for 50 to 60 minutes. And then miraculously, we're not going to wait on it to bake. Miraculously, we have a loaf already baked here. So this is what you can expect it to look like when it comes out. Again, thank you. I hope it's helped. Bye-bye.